Hello children, how are you? I hope you must be good and taking care of yourself and also listening to your parents. Now, you must be very excited because very shortly your school will be closed for winter vacation. But some homework will be given to you for holiday homework, and make sure you do it properly and neatly because this time we will be collecting it. So make a proper copy and complete your homework also. The homework will be given for holiday homework. Right. Now in this video I am going to teach you lesson number 10. We will continue with the story The Wolf Children Part 2. As I told you, the story of the Wolf Children Part 2, it is related with two girls who were brought up by the wolf pack and her habits. Since they were brought up from the childhood, their habits were like the animals, right? Like licking, scratching, snarling, and when they are eating, so like they arc their body. When people come near to those children, so they arc their body to attack the children, people. Sorry. So people like as I told you now, Mr. Singh, like he found those children because often in the village at night they used to hear wild noise, frightening noise. They thought it was a demon. Demon means evil spirit. So to capture the evil spirit, they came to the ant hill and they found these two small babies of baby girls. So Mr. Singh, like he brings them to the orphanage, and Mrs. Singh, who looks after the orphanage and also was the wife of Mr. Singh, Reverend Singh. She looked after them, right? Now, since these children were brought up by the pack of wolves, so how will their habit will be? It will be like the animals. So their habits were like the animals. When they were brought to the orphanage, Mrs. Singh, she patiently dealt with the children for more than 3 years. She worked very hard with those two kids to inculcate, give the habit of human nature, right? And remove those wild animals' habit. So firstly, when she came, the kids came, they had curly fur-like hairs. They were very dirty to look. When those children were very beautiful to look at. So what she did, she cleaned them, and when she found those kids, were those two girls who were of 10 years and 8 years old. So they were beautiful girls. So she first of all, she gave the name to those baby girls. The elderly was called Amla and the second was called Kamla. Right? Kamla means lotus flower, and you know that lotus flower is a very beautiful flower. Hence, it is called the national flag of flower of India. Now, when we look those girls, who were raised by the wolf, their behavior, we will read about that they had the wolf habit. How they used to drink, eat. Like when they used to drink milk or water, they used to lick like wolves, right? They used to walk like on their four parts of body with their legs and hand. They used to cry at night, right? When anybody comes near to them, they used to snarl and arch their body to attack them, right? So Mrs. Singh, she patiently dealt with those children for more than 2 years to remove those habits. And finally, somehow they tried to adjust in the orphanage with the children, but they used to shower their love. They used to jump like the wolf. As such, the orphanage children used to get scared because they are not used to of all these habits, right? They used to get scared and run away. Hence they were ignored by these children. Kamla and Amla were ignored by the orphanage children, and they never used to play with them. Now Mrs. Singh mostly used to teach them, spend her time with them, teaching them how to talk, how to eat like a human being, how to walk like a human being and all. But after some time, after few months, Kamla she died of kidney disease. Why? Because although she was a human being, she got into the habit of eating uncooked food. She got into the habit of eating uncooked food. When she came to stay with the humans, she was given to eat like what we people eat, like cooked food. So this, her kidney was weak. Kamla's kidney was weak, and she was unable to adapt those changes. As such, she died. Now her sister Amla, she was very, very sad because her sister was not with her. Then one day Mrs. Singh had to go because her mother was very sick, and as such she was very depressed. And what she did, she used to secluded herself into one corner of the room. And but when she returned, when Mrs. Singh returned from her mother's place, so Amla was very happy, and she ran. She ran to her, and first time she spoke to her. So in this way, slowly, Amla adapted the lifestyle of human beings. Now children, I am going to read the story over here. You can open page number 108 and follow with me. The Reverend Singh continued to dig, and eventually his effort revealed a pathetic sight. 4 trembling creatures laid in a ball of fur and hair. Now four trembling creatures, they were lying over there. 2 were the wolf's cub of the wolf, and the 2 were the little girls. Singh had never seen children like these before. They were almost unrecognizable as human beings. They snarled and bit his hand as he tried to separate them from the cub. Now when Mr. Singh was trying to separate the human babies and from the wolf cubs, they were biting him, trying to attack him. But Mr. Singh was not getting very hurt. Why? Because those they were babies, and their bite was like a pinch to him. Singh took the 2 girls to the orphanage at Midnapur. His wife, who helped ran the orphanage, would hardly believe her eyes. She watched the wolf children. Both had thick, rough skin on their hands, knees and elbows because they moved on their 4 legs. Now their skins were very rough. Why? Because the movement was done by their 4 parts of bodies, that is their legs, knees and their hands. Now hence it was very rough. They wanted to go a short way. They used their knees and elbows, but then they wanted to run. They would travel using their hands and feet. So whenever, like in the orphanage also, they were walking like the animals. They were using their hands and feet to move. Mrs. Singh gave them each a dish of milk, which they lapped up with their tongues. When she tried to touch them, they growled and snapped at her. Now, the first thing that Mrs. Singh, she tried to get friendly with those little girls by giving up a dish of milk to them. Now they quickly ran to the milk and they were drinking. Now while they were having their milk, she was trying to get friendly with them, but in return these two babies were still being very unfriendly with them and they were snarling at her. The girls were given the names Kamla and Amla. Kamla means lotus flowers and Amla means bright yellow flowers. Please underline these two words, children. What is the meaning of Amla and Kamla? It was clear that Amla was several years older and Amla. Mrs. Singh guessed that Kamla must be 8 years old. So if Kamla is 8 years old, her sister Amla will be 8 years old. Her sister would be 5 years old, right? Now the Singh had no way of telling whether the two girls were sisters or not, and they had no idea how they had come to live with the wolves. It seems a miracle that they had survived in the jungle for so long. Now the Singh family, that means Reverend Singh and his wife, they both were wondering how come that these two girls landed in the pack of wolves. And these wolves, they raised them up and they were very surprised to see those two girls being brought up by the by the wolf family, and they were living in the jungle. Two girls were living in the jungle for so long. The Reverend Singh decided that the discovery of the children should be kept a secret. His wife agreed that was the best for the girls. Now, Mr. Reverend, what he thought that it should discovery, finding of the girl should be kept secret. It should not be leaked out to anyone. Why? Because if it is leaked out, the village people might not let him keep the child with him, right? So they kept it a secret. They did not tell anyone. They did not inform the authority, neither to the village people. It was a secret that the Singhs were not able to keep for long. When Mrs. Singh tried to give the girls their first bath, the orphanage echoed with their howls. Soon talk of the wolf children spread through Midnapur. The first lesson that Amla and Kamla had learned that they were not wolves. This was far more difficult for Mrs. Singh had imagined, although she deliberately means purposely, played with the other children in front of Amla and Kamla. She could not get the wolf girl to behave like human. Now, although the secret, now over here in this paragraph it says that although they were trying to keep a secret from other people about the wolf children, but somehow they came to know why. How? Because when the first bath was given to these two girls, they were crying, howling, growling, snarling like the wolf so loudly that everyone, nearby neighbors, they came to know that an animal was here. When they came near to the orphanage, they found that these two girls are brought up by the wolf, and they are keeping it. Mrs. Singh, she understood that it was very difficult to train these girls and change them to human habits. Although she thought that she will act patiently and try and give her best of effort. Now, when these kids, the wolf children, Amla and Kamla, they never came to the orphanage children to play with them. So Mrs. Singh, what she did, that she played with other orphanage children in front of them, so that she can understand, those children can understand and come and play with them. Now, it is an animal instinct that the person who gives them food and look after them, they never attack them, they never bite them, because they understand that the food is given by them, so I should not hurt that person. So they never, Amla and Kamla never used to attack Mrs. Singh. For weeks they ignored the games and laughter of the children. Instead, they preferred to crouch in a shadow and stand motionless with their face on the wall. Only at night did they become active. They would growl eerily and hurl themselves at the walls in a attempt to escape. Now, in the morning hours, what they do, although they used to watch the children playing, so they used to turn their back and their face facing towards the wall. They never used to see. They were inactive. But generally, as I told you, that the animals become very active. Why? Because they come out to hunt food and to drink water and all. They meet other animals also. So, in the same way, these two girls like Amla and Kamla used to become active at night and used to play and also try to make an attempt to escape, to run away from the orphanage. They would only feed like human animals, taking raw meat and liquid, which they would eat and drink in a crouching position. Now, in the beginning, in the orphanage, they were given uncooked, raw meat, uncooked food and liquid. They were given raw meat to eat, these two girls. And they used to eat like what? Like the animals, licking their milk or liquid, or eating like the animals. When Mrs. Singh gave Amla and Kamla toys to play, which they would simply chew them as if they were bones. Over here, when Mrs. Singh used to give them any toys, they used to chew them as if they used to think that it is a bone given to them to eat, and they used to eat all the toys, right? Whenever people went near them, they snarled and arched their backs, shaking their heads forward and backward. So whenever any village people or children try to get friendly with them by coming near to them, they would snarl, ready to attack them. One little orphan boy tried to make friends with the wolf girls. When they decided to play with him, they treated him like a wolf cub. Mrs. Singh had to rush over and rescue him from their playful attack. Now, these animals, they have a different way of playing, which we people, like we humans, find it rough, because it hurts the people. So when one day a little boy from the orphanage, he came forward to play with them. So what they did, they thought that it was a small cub, and they started playing in the same manner, biting him, attacking him, like that. So Mrs. Singh was like the boy was crying for help, and Mrs. Singh came forward and saved the boy from the wolf girls. Educating the girls became a biggest problem. Now, what is the biggest problem for Mrs. Singh? That is to educate them, right? Even after months in the orphanage, no progress had been made. It was clear the girls did not think like human. Now, over here, why it was a big problem, because many months had passed, but still the girls were not agreeing to accept the human habits. They never wanted to accept that they were human. They thought they were animals, right? For them, it was more natural to behave like wolves. Then both girls fell seriously ill, and sadly, Amla died. Amla died of kidney disease on 21 September 1921. Sorry, I wrote over here Kamla, it is Amla. She died when they could not accept the human changes in their body, and in 21st September she died because of the kidney problem. The younger wolf girl died, so the smallest girl died, right? So now Amla, what did animals, what they do, they don't cry like us, like take out tears and all. The animals, what they do, they come and sniffing it, smelling. They she sniffed her sister like an animal, and she was sitting close by her. Gradually, Kamla turned to Mrs. Singh and slowly began to respond to women's patience and kindness. Now, since Kamla was all alone, her sister had gone, she was missing. She used to sniff for her sister to find her, but she had no other company except Mrs. Singh. So she became very close to Mrs. Singh, and slowly she started responding, giving answers to Mrs. Singh. Like at last, she started to eat cooked food, and the day became when she made her first human sound. And finally, Kamla started eating like a human being, right? She started eating like a human being and behaved like some part like a human being, making some human sound. Mrs. Singh massaged Kamla's thin legs every day. This was done to Kamla. Kamla would stand upright. Early in 1920, she would walk on the knees, and a few months afterwards rose up her two legs for the first time. So to make her walk like a human being, she started giving massage to her legs, because her legs are very small, thin. So they started giving a massage, and finally she started walking on her two legs. It was a wonderful moment for Mrs. Singh, who would patiently spend hours with Kamla. Reverend Singh was also delighted. He held her in his arm like a proud father as Kamla took her first few flattery steps. When she started walking like a human being, for few steps she has taken, then Reverend Singh was very happy. He took him in his arm like a kid, and he felt proud. because it is very difficult to change animal habits to a human habit. It takes lots of patience. Now no longer she was terrified, wolf child. Now Kamla began to trust human. She would bound towards Mrs. Singh when it was time for her to have milk, and she would enjoy rides on the swing. She became used to of wearing a dress and tried to learn to speak. Now she started making changes, like wearing proper clothes like a girl, eating like a human being, talking like a human being and all. Now Kamla understood most of the things that was said to her, but she spoke very little herself. Even so, she managed by 1929 to learn about 50 words. Like she took long time period to learn, but from 1922 to 1929 she learned 50 words. Now turn to next page. In the orphanage garden, she started talking to the flowers and animals. When she thought nobody could hear, she would sing a lot of little phrases. For hours, she sings away to her audience of chickens, goats, puppies, trees, etc. Now she used to work like a human being by over here she is pouring water to the garden, to the plants, and while she was watering the plants, she used to sing song and talk to the flowers and plants. And sometime when the chicken and the goats and puppies they follow her, they become her audience, and she used to sing for them. When Mrs. Singh was forced to leave the orphanage for several weeks, her aunt was seriously ill. Kamla couldn't understand why Mrs. Singh had left. For 2 weeks, she went back to her old ways. Now, one day Mrs. Singh, she had to leave the orphanage. Why? Because her auntie was sick and she had to go and take care of her. So now Kamla, she could not understand why her Mrs. Singh who used to look after her, and she was the only companion of her. So she has left her. She thought like her sister, she has also left her. So for 2 weeks, she again became the same way, sitting in one corner, not looking towards the wall, not interacting, not watering the plants, not singing, not speaking or talking to anyone, although she used to speak very less, but she was not behaving in a normal form. She went back to the same form like she was in the beginning. She sat in the dark corner, swaying backward and forward. In the dark corner, she used to sway like this. Forward, backward, forward, backward. She refused her food, she stopped singing to herself. She never used to take food, and she never used to talk to herself and to her companion dogs, puppies, goats, chicken and all, and sing to her plants and all. So at last, Mrs. Singh returned. After 2 weeks, Mrs. Singh returned. Quickly, Kamla, Mama has come back. Someone cried. So someone cried and informed her that Kamla, Mama has come back. The word acted like a magic to her. Kamla ran to greet Mrs. Singh, and both were overjoyed to see each other. You can guess from here, even Mrs. Kamla was also worried for Mrs. Singh was also worried for Kamla, that how she must be behaving, how she must be staying at home, because she has left them. So both of them, when they met each other, they were overjoyed, happy, thrilled, and that they ran and hugged each other. Right? Kamla refused to let go Mrs. Singh's hand for the rest of the day. Now for the whole day, Kamla, she caught Mrs. Singh's hand tightly, and wherever Mrs. Singh went, she went with her. Whatever she used to do, she never used to leave Mrs. Singh, right? So now why she used to do? Because she was scared that she would again leave her like her sister and not return to her. That night, Reverend Singh sat in his study writing up his notes. Now, Mr. Singh, that is Reverend, like he used to watch and note down all the changes and behavior in his notebook. As he finished writing, he smiled to himself. Kamla had learned something more important, that how to walk and talk. So like he was very content from inside that he has changed her and to a human, and like given her family, given the human culture that she began to talk and walk like them. She had learned how to, and moreover, like she has also learned how to love like a human being. Because animals love is what? Biting. So, and humans don't bite. They kiss them, they hug them, they caress them, stroke them gently, you know. So, on 14th November 1929, Kamla died, and Amla had done the kidney failure. She was greatly mourned by the Singh and the rest of the children and the children of the orphanage. Now, like in September, 21st, 1921, who died? Amla died because of the Singh kidney failure, kidney problem. And in the same way, 14th November, Amla also died with the same problem, that is kidney problem. So, when she had changed herself like to a human being, God picked her up. Why? Because her body could not adapt the human eating, right? So that is why their kidney was very weak, and all of a sudden the changes that took place, because for 8 years they had been eating what? They had been eating the human, raw, uncooked food, right? But uncooked like raw meat, you know. And all of a sudden stale food and all of a sudden the changes took place. They could not adapt the environment and they died. I hope you must have understood the chapter. Now, it is a very interesting story, I think so. It is somewhat like Mowgli, but Mowgli survived and he went to the city at last, because but in this story, Kamla and Amla, they could not adapt the changes. So I hope you must have understood. Now go through the story and find out the difficult meaning. I will also attaching the PDF with the difficult meaning and the work. Please make sure, like children, you do complete your work in your copy. And yes, children, holiday homework will be given to you. Make sure you complete it, because marks will be done, given to you all. So make sure you do it neatly and tidily with a neat handwriting. Thank you. Have a good day.